All right, welcome everyone to our third internal organizational Ikigai. We're going to be working on the Ikigai of Ikigai, which is a bit confusing, but let's see. Also calling it a product Ikigai because this one is a little bit different to what we were working on. The structure is more or less the same, but you'll see in a bit how it is different. But this is the area we'll be working on today. I'd just like to give a high-level context of what we're doing. So we are working to define our future, the future of littlefish in terms of Ikigai. And Ikigai, all of you at this point probably know, it means a reason for being. And this Japanese translation of Iki, life, and Gai, meaning roughly the realization of what one expects and hope for. But this simplification of this concept is what we've been working with at Littlefish. And so far what we have are personal Ikigais, onboarding Ikigais. We've played with those to onboard newcomers to our community. We're building organizational or team Ikigais lately, and many others. So we've learned Ikigai is very malleable. You can just pull it into different perspectives. You can do many different things with it. But what we will be doing today is we will be ideating different options about how we can use Ikigai at Littlefish Foundation and how we can turn Ikigai into a product service that we can monetize in 2023. We will use this information. We will use all the ideas we generate here to create a product roadmap for 2023, these insights. And this is our big overarching goal with all of these Ikigai workshops, but specifically this one. So we're going to start off just to warm us up. This will be a 2-hour workshop. I will try to keep it at 2 hours and then finish it there. We will probably only finish up this section, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and come back later to work on the Ikigai section. But we're going to start off just by warming up. We're going to have 3 minutes to work on this silently. Everyone just drop in here, please. So we're just going to answer this question just to warm us up and to see where everybody's at. And we're going to have 3 minutes to work on this. All right. I'm going to start that off right now. Let's go. Let's start off with a calm flow. All right, very cool. So now we're gonna have about, I'm gonna say, let's say 4 to 5 minutes. What we're gonna do is somebody's gonna just talk about what pops out to them. It could be what they just wrote down, what is important to them, or it could be something that somebody else wrote down that they find interesting. And we're gonna have like 10, 20 seconds of that, and we're just gonna pass it on to someone else. And I'm gonna start off by MJ. You go ahead first, because
Okay.
you're the only one I can see on the, the board.
Okay.
You're at the top.
Hello, everyone. I'm just gonna pick something without thinking. Um, there's a good one. A dance partner must have their own motive, goal, force. In order to participate fully, I have to bring myself fully to the interaction. Ikigai helps me to dedicate this. Let's read it again. A dance partner must have their own motive, goal, force. In order to participate fully, I have to bring myself fully to interaction. Ikigai helps me to decide this. Yeah, this is something metaphorical, as far as I understand. A dance partner means time to time challenging, and something you can dance around, something you can change time to time, something you can visit and have fun and participate and understand, um, to decide next to do in life, maybe.
Yeah.
Jumpish, pass it on.
Newman.
A way to ask questions that matter. I like this. You know, it's a guided, it facilitates asking the right questions. Donald.
Thanks, Human. Mine was a self-assessment tool that helps me identify passions, values, strengths, and career paths, as well as a community platform that connects people with similar interests and passions, allowing them to share ideas, resources, and experiences, finding and pursuing the Ikigais. I guess this are very vital, like in a personal scale and in a community scale, because if we know ourselves better, then we can work better with other people. So yeah.
Yes, that's it.
I'm reading someone else's. I found this interesting. A tool to find fulfillment in life and work. Keeps it vague enough to, like, cover a lot of things with them. Jumpfish to Nori.
Thanks. That was my sticky, but I was pulling some stuff towards the center that started with the words "a tool," because I think about a third of them started with a tool to do something, and they're all kind of related. To find fulfillment, to think, to find alignment, awareness. Yeah, I like a lot of these.
Pass it on.
Who hasn't gone? Jem.
Thank you, Nori. I have 4 of them. The first one is collective intelligence automizer. So it makes this process automatic, and I hope we will convert it to a software. Better together, as we see right now. A way to empower organizations, individuals, and everything else we have. I think we can use this system in everything, not only in the organizations or individuals, but in proposals, in actions, in everything that we have in littlefish. So this can pop up the collective intelligence, and this is what is Ikigai to me. Yoram?
Yeah, I'm on my mobile, so I'm not writing, and tough to read everything and to write. But I see there's something that a long message with a community platform. And if I need to add something, I would say for me it's the connecting network of networks between all the people trying to build new ecosystems or new work in a different way. So that's the way I see that. I see the Ikigai, the potential to connect, the network of people around the Ikigai model.
Let's pass it on.
To you, check on.
Okay. What I was going to say is not on here. I remembered right after writing, Nori had said something about Ikigai like way back, and I'm probably going to misquote it, but it was like triangulation of self-actualization. So it helps you find what you need to do to get to that higher level of being. So I like that as an idea, but I also like this, a way to empower organization, individuals, and everything else. And I'm going to pass it on to Lucas.
Hey, so I had one. I'm just going to pick one, a random one, and comment on it. I'm getting all tools from Nori. Yeah, I think this is guidance in finding things that I enjoy and that can provide for me. So yeah, that's a challenge for anyone that's leaving TradFi, that's leaving, to find sustenance and something that they feel happy doing. So that's it. Randall? You're muted.
We can't
in a
hear
way.
you. No, we can't hear you.
Switch it off and on again.
No, sorry.
He's cursing, isn't he?
He probably is. Emil, you go ahead.
Well, hello. I think Ikigai for me is a guide for you to ask the right questions. And it's like how can I say? I'm quite sick, so
Get better soon.
thank you. Just a way to ask the right questions, like a guide.
Very nice. Randall, do we have your mic back on?
You tell me. Is that
Yes.
working?
Yes, it is.
Oh, sweet. I wrote this one right here at the last moment. I think of it as a process to enable practical focus on valuable, viable, mission-aligned, shared work. And this is maybe not just Ikigai generally, but organizationally.
Nice. Very nice, guys.
Is it a tool? Maybe. Is it a process? Certainly.
Yeah.
And maybe Maya?
Oh, Maya's here? I think she dropped off the call.
Oh, no.
Curtis has to.
Oh, Curtis.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
having
he-
major issues. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully they hop back in the call.
Yeah.
But I think that's everybody. Now we're going to be progressing down to the first section. So come on down. I'm at 1A right now. Come to where I am. I think I can make you guys come to me, right? All right, so we're going to have, first, we're going to talk about what this context, what this question means in our context. And we're going to have 2 minutes where we just write down here in this green area where I am, what the world needs. What does that mean to you within the context of this product Ikigai, what we're trying to achieve? We're trying to find this product's Ikigai. What does that mean? What the world needs in this context? And I already have a few that I cheated and worked on earlier on, so they may help you. So 2 minutes. Ooh, that's loud.
Check.
Curtis, is that you?
No, it's Randall.
Yeah, we can hear.
Thanks.
Brandon.
So just a bit of information about what we're doing is we're trying to understand what this means, what the world needs in this context, because it's not trivial. So it could mean what needs can Ikigai serve or something else. Or answers would be questions, probably. But we're not looking for answers to the question, what the world needs. We will do that in a bit. Sorry if that was a bit confusing.
Yes.
The purpose of that was to just get us a bit of context about how we can apply this question, what the world needs, in this specific context of we're building this product Ikigai. And a bit of that is what needs can Ikigai serve? What problems are we passionate to solve in this world? What problems can an Ikigai approach be used to solve? How can Ikigai be useful to the world, to catalyst, to network organizations, and such? But this is just to get us that grounding of this question. And now, if we can come to this right side, this is where we will actually be answering these guiding questions, which help us touch on that high-level question. And we're going to have 6 minutes, and you will see tagged post-its on the side. Please use the right post-its for each question. And there's also just blank post-its named other at the bottom. You can use those to just put in anything you like that is related to what the world needs and Ikigai that does not have anything to do with the guiding questions. And we're going to have 6 minutes to work on this.
So the just to clarify real quick, the individual and organizational. So like if I wanted to say something about like how can Ikigai be valuable, solve problems for the individual, use these individual tags, and if I wanted to
Yes.
solve it for the organ, okay, I got it.
Yes, that's exactly it. All right, we're going to have 6 minutes. Let's roll.
Um,
Holy cow.
What's going on?
Oh, just look at all these things.
Beautiful.
Ooh, man, that's a lot.
All right. That's very cool. So I'm going to copy over everything that we were working on. Just all right. All right. So we're going to have 30 seconds each. Please keep it around 20 to 30 seconds. Just tell us one thing that you wrote. And I'm going to start it off by Randall.
I identify gaps of individual capabilities that are filled within the group.
And this
We
is
have an individual capability or set of individual capabilities, but where are we missing capabilities that are needed? Are they filled?
Mm-hmm. Please pass it on.
Oh, I will send it over to Lucas.
Sorry, just toggling out of other windows. I don't know I'll be able to find what I wrote. Oh, there it is.
I just added everyone.
Yeah, make Catalyst organizations more productive. To the how can Ikigai provide value to Catalyst? Think, yeah, if everything is more aligned and there's not so much inefficiency and redundancy, Ikigai can help make things more productive. Not just Catalyst orgs, but Catalyst itself. Thinking of it.
Nice. Let's pass it on.
Kick the ball to Harsha.
This is an answer to the question, what is it used for in terms of organization? I think currently it's used for alignment, insights, and categorization, but I think we are finding other ways of using it there. Gemfish to MJ.
Finding their place in a DAO. I answered the littlefish question. With enough guidance, anyone can find their place while creating their Ikigai.
Nice, please. Please, Jumpfish, send it on to someone else.
Nori.
What did I write? Attract people who align with the mission and value or mission and vision of the organization. And just one quick one is on the bottom is training culture is one of the processes that it can be used for.
Nice.
Pass it to Newman.
All right. Thank you, Nori. For what could be provided to Project Catalyst, help people find valuable projects to collaborate with. And yeah, this sort of wayfinding, kind of where it overlaps with the Project Catalyst map, but it's an internal process to work with external groups. So, fantastic. Each time I touch it, it really gets more and more cool. Passing it over to Maya.
She's not here.
Passing it over to Yoram. He's also traveling. Passing it over to Jim.
Thank you, Neyman. Mine is similar to Randall's. Everyone has missing parts. With Ikigai, we can fill them with our professions. And for the organizations need professionals to solve issues specific to areas. And for littlefish, we can match correct people, and we can allocate them to the organizations. And Curtis.
Curtis is having some major issues with his PC, so
me?
not able to speak. No.
Yeah,
You
we
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, pretty bad, sorry. I wasn't even able, I'm just now getting my PC back up, so I wasn't even able to participate. Sorry, guys.
No problem. Just you'll be able to join in the next exercise. I'll pick that up. I'll say Ikigai is intention as a process that we could use it as. We can set it up for ourselves to let everyone else know that this is what we want to work on in the next time frame, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And this could allow us to communicate our intentions through Ikigai. And I'll pass it on to, I think, Donald, you didn't go, right?
Yeah, I got the one in processes that says set the goals toward a common objective by leveraging members' strengths and passion. However, I wrote an extra note that says it's important to consider Ikigai as something that changes periodically since people's interests and skills may get in a different area. So yeah,
Yes.
thank
Anyone
you. I think
missing?
everyone has...
Maybe Emir?
Sure.
Emir just left. He said he's low on energy.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. So what we're going to do next is we're going to have, I'll say 6 minutes to put these all on rows that we find are similar. And we're going to use these red ones to line them up by. And we can also categorize them by naming them, but please do that at the end as those categories appear. They will emerge out of our work. So we're just going to put them on similar ones on the same row. And if two things are very similar, if they're talking about onboarding, for example, stack them up. They're the same thing. And we're going to work on 6 minutes. Let's go.
Chakan, could you repeat again?
So we're going to put everything on rows, on these 9 rows. So if you find two things that are similar, put them next to each other and put them on a row. If you find something that is similar again, put it next to it. So we're just clustering them. And if there's something that is very similar to something else, so onboarding and onboarding, stack them up because they're the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should try to title the red ones to facilitate finding a topic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be good.
At this stage, it is good to do that as these rows are created.
I see Harsha just hovering around the post-it like he's thinking, like a glass, what are those thinking things, icons?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
One of the red stickies is like process, like the idea of it changes over time, maybe.
Alignment matching realism. Those ones.
Yeah. I kind of this one down here, training culture. Okay, I quiet now.
All right, I'm gonna end the timer now. I think we got good work done. We can now move on to the next stage. All right, which is voting.
Hey,
I
Chetan,
invite you all to the right side. Yeah,
can you give us like 2 minutes to like go through this whole thing so that before we vote, we'll have enough time to.
sure. We'll do
Are,
2
are you
minutes.
guys okay with it?
Yep, no, I think that's a great one. Yep.
We'll have 2 minutes to take a look at it all. Yeah, let's go. Let's do a calm flow for that one.
And
Can we
maybe,
ask questions?
yeah, maybe ask
Sure.
questions or try to realign, like.
Yeah.
Can we tell how many stickies there are?
How do you mean?
I want to be able to count the stickies.
Okay, no, I'm not sure. Shakan, do you know?
Okay, I'll just do it manually.
No.
I think if you select a group and it'll
That's what I tried. It's 43 roughly.
Okay, cool.
43, nice. Let's have 13 votes. All right, I invite you all to the right side. And after this timer's over, I'm going to be starting the voting session. And there are some duplicates, like very similar things. Please stack them on top of each other. And do that on the right side where we're working.
In the voting area?
Yes.
And we are mixing the voting, right? It's not like we're voting for individual and then process and the other
No.
one.
Yeah, we're just mixing it up. You just have 13 votes. You vote on whatever you like. Just because this is the first time, let's have 1 more minute to read. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna start the voting in 20 seconds. Gonna have 13 votes, 3 minutes. And please vote on, if something is stacked, please vote on the top one. It means all of them, we will put all of them on the board. So none of them will be lost, but we don't want to vote for the bottom ones.
What are we voting on?
So we are voting on the stickies on the right side. We are in area 1C right now.
Right. I mean, what's our selection criteria?
Yeah.
The
What does
one-
the vote mean?
Voting
Yeah.
for? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what are-
Right, we're looking for the answer to what the world needs in the context of Ikigai. So those questions we worked on at the beginning. What needs can Ikigai serve? How can Ikigai be useful to the world, to catalyst, to network organizations? And with the overarching goal of we're trying to build a product with Ikigai. So what does that, what need does that serve?
So to rephrase, like these are the priorities, or like we feel like these are our personal priority. Like I think that, for instance, Ikigai as intention is more important. These are like, then they can easily articulate things outside of their Ikigai and leave those for others to do. Like, is that like, we're kind of like saying, oh, these are my top 13.
Yeah, these the ones that you think will define what the world needs better.
Yeah,
Right.
we're building the product or service. So
Exactly.
think, have that in mind as you're answering. It might be that Ikigai isn't really what you're selecting, but the product or service should do this.
Okay.
We're thinking about the product or service as you're answering these questions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 13 votes, 3 minutes, and you can vote if you like 13 on one sticky if you really love something. Go
Yeah.
for it. And we're gonna go now. Now let's have that cosmic vibe for that voting.
Ooh. Voting on that one twice.
Vote now or forever hold your peace. Click I'm done.
My family's telling stories downstairs. It's hilarious to listen in.
All right. Sweet. Now that we have all the results, what we're going to be doing next is just lining up those results by the number of votes that they got next to those post-its. So if it got a 9, put it right next to the big post-it that says 9 and get it to be that exact same size. And we do that for all of these so that we know which ones we voted for more than the others.
I noticed that we didn't deduplicate fully.
Oh,
Oh well.
There was some issues with that.
So many stickies.
Yeah, if you find them right now, you can put them together and then put them like higher up if you like.
Oh,
But we do need to work fast so we can get through. Oh, we're already 50 minutes in. Whew. Oh man.
nice. Totally wild how this works.
Right, so make those stickies big. When you make a sticky bigger, you can see when it matches exactly the size of something else, you have these little blue lines that pop up right next to it. So that way you can know, all right, I got the exact right size. All right, sweet. Sweet. Now we go on to the next one. We're going to be working on what are we good at. So please come to where my cursor is at. Just for 2 minutes, we're going to try to understand the context. The question is, what are we good at? What am I good at? The usual question. We're trying to find what the question should be in this context. So here are some here are some answers that I already had set up. We'll have 2 minutes to work on this.
Where are we?
So we're
I can't
in
find you.
2A.
Okay, thank you.
We're in 2A.
Follow
Just
Team
generate.
Littlefish, not check on.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. Okay, you're the team Littlefish. All right, good.
We're trying to find the high level question of what applies here, just to get us in the right zone. And those questions already there can help you find those questions as well. All right, so let's progress to the next stage. Just come right side. We have 4 questions, just like the last time. Just like the last time, they're tagged individual, org, catalyst, processes, and other. We're gonna have 6 minutes to work on them. These questions are very similar to each other, all of them, except the last one. So I suggest you read all of them before starting it out. But let's have some cosmic vibe to help us out through this. And here, going down into the details is more helpful. So if you come up with a use case, a function, a service, give us a bit of detail on how we can implement those. All right, last 15 seconds. All right, very cool. So let's finish up with what we're writing, and I'm going to copy all of those down to the bottom area.
Just as a comment, I really like the idea of doing this super quick. Like it feels like I wish I had more time, and that's cool because, you know, we'll fill up the space that we're given. But I could see spending, you know, a full 2 hour, you know, I could see spending double the amount of time and it getting better. But I like the idea of quickly doing it because then we kind of get a, you know, like I don't know, the pace is good.
So after we work on this, I think there'll be like refinement sessions that are like this as well, lightning rounds where we try to refine these. But we could also have 1 hour sessions. But let's try to keep it really short, 20 seconds. Newman, go ahead. Tell us what you wrote, one thing that you wrote. And you wrote it.
Oh, beans.
Pass it on to someone else.
I wrote down human resources as like the business case or the business thing. I think that in, you know, like understanding people is in that. And so a human resource department could really use a tool like this. Yeah. And Curtis. Or Nori.
All right. Let me jump into the board. I focus a little bit on it can help replace some of the HR functions like onboarding, training culture, taking care of the well-being of members, matching people with coaches and mentors.
Yeah.
Jump to below me, Randall.
Randall, you got your ears on?
Yeah. Filtering out people who don't feel aligned. And I'm just generally finding that alignment.
Just as a comment, I think those non-positive use cases are important. Yeah, I added one up top that says knowing when to leave a group when it no longer aligns with my Ikigai.
And just generally diverging, and like I think this is a gap too. If we only focus on what gets voted up strongly, we may miss some important stuff that's in divergence. And I don't know where that sticky is, but it's here. I'll pass on to Jim.
Thank you, Randall. I wrote self-actualization because everything starts with the individual. And after that, we have the community actualization. So when we get our self-actualization, we can be able to actualize the community. MJ?
Thank you, Jem. I wrote down collective decision making will increase motivation and also culture of engagement. When you do this is the first time as a team or a community, making this together and doing all the actions together, deciding what to do next will increase motivation for a member. So, and it will engage the people also. And it's what Ikigai good at in a bigger picture. Donald.
Thanks, MJ. I wrote Ikigai can serve as a source of perseverance to bounce back despite setbacks. So if you know what you want and what you love and what the world needs, it will always help you get back despite if you fail. So yeah, as a source of resilience and perseverance. So Lucas.
Guys, I didn't write. I skipped this one. Should I read one or skip past the ball?
Read one that pops out that feels
Okay.
close to you.
Okay. So I see identify shared vision. So I'm not sure.
Pass it on.
You good? Yep. Sorry. Harsha?
So mine is kind of like it's slightly in the air. So I think Ikigai could be like a layer on top of Google search, where you're not just blindly searching, but search based on values. So the search results are value based, like they're. So that's like a in the air thing I had. Yeah.
Pastor, jumpfish.
I forgot who else is remaining.
Maya,
pick
is
it
she
up.
still around? Yoram, Chakan can go. Go ahead.
Yeah, check on jumpfish.
For Catalyst, I said we could build custom templates for onboarding onto a Catalyst community. We can use it to onboard ourselves, and then we can build templates that anybody else can use. And then I'll jumpfish it to, I think there's only Yoram left, right?
Amir, is he still around?
No, Amir
Curtis
left. Yoram, if you're here, it's your turn. If not,
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't see all the stuff. So
can you see here?
and my internet is coming and going. I'm using the anyway. Yeah, no, I pass it.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Anybody
think
else?
we got everybody.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, what we're gonna do next, we already know. We're gonna categorize all of these things, put them on similar rows. So come on down. We're in area 2B now. 2B.
2B.
Come here. 2B. We're gonna put similar things on the same row and put things that are very similar on top of each other. So if you see onboarding twice, stack them on top of each other. Let's have 6 minutes and let's work to calm flow again.
To be or not to be.
Yeah.
I think I'm hearing Nat Newman's family tell me stories.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And please stack up anything that you feel is very similar. They don't need to match one to one. If they're very similar, stack them on top of each other. All right, last 20 seconds. All right, now let's take about 3 minutes to read all the answers If you do find things that are similar, please still stack them on top, but don't try to move things around too much now so that everybody knows what is where. And then we're going to be voting on the ones that we like in about 3 minutes.
Chakan, could you change the music? Something
Hey,
funk,
sure.
uplifting, please.
Okay. Let's get some up-tempo funk for you. Let's go. Let's wake up everyone.
This thing might have binaural beats in it. It like affects me that hard. I'm like,
Nice.
whoa, my eyes. Right.
All right, so I'm just going to set up the voting for 5 minutes and extend the time. So you can start voting in just a moment. Oh no. That sucks. Oh no, I'm at the wrong place. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have 13 votes and about, let's say 4 minutes. And the vote is starting on the right side. So we're at 2C now. And we're answering the overarching question of what is Ikigai good at? And keeping in mind, we're building a product or service with this.
Potentially some of these items are things that the Ikigai may not be good at, but it's important that we adjust it so that it become good at it.
Exactly, that is so true.
I'm resisting the urge to electioneer for trans. I'm going to stop. I'm not even going to go there.
Transmitting culture.
No, come on, come on.
Trading culture?
Yeah, transmitting culture, but I don't want to. I'm not shilling. I'm not shilling.
Someone keeps making a post. It's just saying training culture. I don't know who it is, but on the other hand, some people are writing like what could be startups for white papers in Post-it.
I find myself wanting to dig into these more, and I know we will in the future, but yeah, lots of great stuff in here.
Last 20 seconds.
Please make sure to press done by the end of the timer. All right, nice. Sweet, let's have the results. Ooh. All right, now we know what to do next. We're going to be matching up the answers to the big post-its. And then going to set them up so that they have the same size as the post-its right next to them. I think everybody missed onboarding. That's pretty funny.
There might have been another one that was on onboarding. There was a bunch all about onboarding.
Oh
Strange.
yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I think I moved it away. They were stacked on top of each other. There we go.
Matching intrinsic motivators is onboarding, no?
I think it continues past onboarding.
Collective onboarding.
I'm seeing health and well-being of members didn't get any votes, but I think we got that in the sticky that was on top of that, right? It might be the deal with onboarding too.
Yep, that's exactly what happened to the onboarding one.
Yeah.
Please, if you know if that was stacked on top of something else, put it back in there so it will end up in the Ikigai board when we move them there.
Oh yeah.
We want to keep those as well because they kind of give us a different perspective on the same thing sometimes. That may
Yeah,
be
it's
helpful.
just slightly worded differently. That's cool. Yeah, sure.
All right, so we're in about 90 minutes. So let's take 5 minutes break to rest, drink some water, and then come back with a refreshed mind to work on what do we love, and what we can be paid for.
All right, sounds good. 5 minutes.
Back in 5 minutes. All right, next section. We're just going to skip this 2-minute bit because we don't have much time, but I'm just going to give the frame of how to think about this. What do we love in this context? So what would make individuals, organizations, teams, project catalysts love this product that we're building? We're going to work with that frame as we're answering these questions. So let's say 5 minutes this time, a little bit less, because we're running out of time. We're just going to work on these answers. So up tempo funk, 5 minutes. Let's go. Oh, Arsha on the right side, answer the guiding questions. Here we go. All right, sweet. Anybody want more time? Okay, nice. I'm gonna copy everything over down there. Okay, move down, and we're gonna skip the part where we talk about it, just so we can finish a little quicker. We're just gonna go to the part where we are categorizing them on these 9 rows, and we will have, let's say, 5 minutes to work on that. And let's do Sunshine Jam this time.
Everyone, I need to hop. I'm so sorry. This was great. Dinner awaits. Have a great weekend and
See you,
see you soon.
Lucas.
Thank you, Lucas.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Lucas. Take it easy.
Bye, bye,
Cheers.
bye.
Good night.
Have a good
See you,
weekend.
Lucas.
Bye-bye.
All right, I think we got it sorted. Let's have some time reading, and then we'll start the voting in a bit. And I'm gonna copy this all over to the next area, so you can start reading here or there.
And this really is like a magic trick.
All right, so we'll have about 5 minutes. Let's do calm flow for reading. And after 2 minutes, I'm gonna start the voting.
Hakan, I think you can combine reading and voting process. So we can have much more time.
You sure? I'll start
Yeah.
the voting.
Yeah, but extend the time for more.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So we'll have 5 minutes of voting and then 13 votes. Well, we also need to do the stacking. So is there anything there to stack?
Not at all. If we have duplicate votes, we can stack there, right?
It's
I'm sorry, for example, easy to use, simple, and intuitive. Aren't those all like in terms of usage?
Yep,
example.
they're all very similar, so you can stack all of them together.
And let's put easy to use on top.
And please come to the right side because stacking it matters on this right side.
And then I'm gonna group them once they're in a stack so that we don't like miss them when they when we move them down.
Yes,
We
that's a
align
great
them
idea.
by vote. These demonstrating impact, happier people, more empowerment and more engagement. Sort of this whole line really does feel, yeah, pretty.
Put them on top. Those
Yeah,
are very similar things.
Aligned orgs, effective orgs, successful orgs, like
Yeah,
they're all successful, right?
Yeah, and I think happier, more productive people, it feels like that's the, you know, the cleanest summary of that for sure. I kind of want to put no more, you know, going like trolling, you know, like that's sort of just saying that in the opposite, you know, happier versus less angry. So I'm going to put that one in there too. And group them all.
All right, I think we got the stacking done. So
yeah,
gonna start the vote for 13 votes. Let's do 4 minutes, should be enough. And starting now.
Bye. I've got kind of a strategy now. I'm like, well, I don't want them to get 0 votes, right? Some voting, because this all ends up on the Venn diagram.
All right, let's try to finish up. All right. Let's see the results. And by now we all know what to do next. Whoa, 12 modes, nice.
Wow.
So that's gonna be huge on the map.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even account for that. That's so big. Wow.
10 plus votes.
And we only had 7 people voting, so that's crazy. All right, this boring music is enough. Let's get them sorted, guys.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is the music we need for sorting.
And now it might be good to ungroup.
You can keep them grouped for now.
Yeah,
When we put them on the Ikigai board,
that's true. Yeah.
we'll be able to ungroup them. All right, sweet. Let's get to the final one, guys. Almost done. Next up, we're at 4A now. And we're going to try to figure out how we can turn this product, this service, into something that we can monetize, how we can make money from this. So the original question in mind is what I can be paid for. We're going to change that to how do we make revenue from this Ikigai product? And questions like why would anyone pay is on our mind. So what we can be paid for. And we're going to answer these questions. So 5 minutes, or let's say 6 minutes for this one, because this was a critical bit. And let's do smooth groove, 6 minutes answering these 4 guiding questions. And here, more detail, the better. Nice. All right, so next step. Let's get everything down here. We're gonna sort them out. Let's say 4 minutes to work this out. And let's do chill beats. Let's go. Let's sort them out. And this is going to be much easier because all of these are, they're already categorized, most of them. All right, so some of these lines are way too long, so we can separate them out by their subcategories. So the target market, maybe we can categorize them by on-chain and off-chain as well, if that makes sense. All right, sweet. Maybe let's also separate out the middle one because it's a bit long.
It's like everybody's getting away from the middle one, like
Run away.
It's like Moses separating the ocean.
Oh, man.
How can we separate that one out? Let's do one line for catalyst. I think that has a lot of answers, and everything else goes into the other one. But everything about catalyst.
Okay, here's a proposal one.
There we go. Do we have anything that needs to be stacked up?
I don't know.
Boy, am I tired.
Yeah, I know. This is definitely, it's like my brain is like heated up in a good way, in a good way. But
We're
yeah,
almost there. We're almost there.
yeah.
That's what I'm telling myself, like for the last 30 minutes or so. Almost there, almost
Ugh.
there.
I got really jacked up on the coffee.
But I think we need to like limit the number of ideas people give. I mean, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we'll put all our ideas in only one poster.
I thought maybe because we were 12 people in the beginning, it was a lot of ideas. No, it's actually, it doesn't matter, like the number of ideas hasn't gone down.
Yeah. The folks that are left are the real idea generators. Just write up all this stuff. But this process is good it is meant to be divergent, but it can be a little, that divergent, this kind of brain, it takes a big workload. It's like the processor is like pegged. So it's a lot.
Come to the right side, guys, and just read for the next 2 minutes with some calm flow, and then stack anything that you think should be stacked. And then we'll go into the last
What is
phase.
IOG?
IOG are the guys who build Cardano.
Yeah.
Write a book. That's nice.
No, I thought that was a very fair suggestion, to be fair.
No, it's good. Yeah, totally. That sort of fits in with personal knowledge management. It's just like making that jump to institutional or community knowledge.
I think at this stage, we are the prominent Ikigai experts in the world. So I think we could definitely write a book that would just
Write a book about
sell out, man. It would be crazy. Because they're already like 3 or 4 Ikigai books.
Is there
We read all of them.
Is there any institution that somehow, I don't know, the protection of Ikigai, like from Japan maybe? Like do they have something like this, or is more like open access?
I don't think there's any organization trying to protect the cultural heritage of Ikigai.
That sounds like gatekeeping for some reason.
Yeah.
No, there are many organizations,
I've heard. Yeah.
So, yeah, we can write a book.
There are 4 books in the market written about Ikigai, and Chakan and I read all of them.
Yeah. None this specific and tailored to network organizations, teal organization mindset.
No, they're enterprise. All of them are enterprise.
And all of them are very broad and very general. Like
Yeah.
Okay, last stage, guys. Thank you for doing this. Like a little
After
over
that,
2
we
hours.
can make an Ikigai about the book of Ikigai.
Yeah, let's do that. An Ikigai session where we think about what the book of Ikigai should include.
We
It's like
can separate it in in
50.
chapters by each member, like the
Yeah.
Bible, like this part is from this person, this part from that
Oh,
person.
so
The Book of
community
Newman.
created book. Okay.
Yes, something sounds good about the Book of Newman or the Book of Harsha.
Decentralized book.
And then,
Newman.
the book of Donald. The Book of Donald. I'd read
Oh,
that
my-
book.
The book of Lucas would be like the greatest, I
Oh,
guess.
that would be a pretty
There
good
was
movie.
there was a
Oh,
movie
man.
named The Book of Eli. Remember that?
That's right. Oh yeah,
It's a
Denzel.
good
kicking
idea,
butt.
guys. This is a really
Actually,
good
the
idea.
Book of MJ
God,
would
we
be
were
really
onto
good.
something. I'm
The
definitely
book
gonna.
of Donald, most people would assume it's Donald Trump.
I thought Donald Duck, but okay.
Like, the Donald, he is the
just
Donald.
so you know, I think of Donald Norman, the great user experience and interaction designer. So just FYI, he's my
Ah,
favorite Donald,
okay.
other than you. Next to you, Donald Norman.
Donald Norman, is he a comedian as well? No.
No.
There
He's
is
Wow,
a,
one.
comedian and UX designer. I want to see that combination.
There is
That
a
would be awesome.
Norman who is a comedian.
oh,
and he-
Norm McDonald.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. The guy has a joke about Germany going against the war.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
boy.
like, and he says like, that's never been tried before. Like, that's crazy. And you
Mhm.
think would need the world like 15 seconds to win, but no, it was close. Is that like
right.
All right, guys. Last 5 minutes. Let's take this,
Okay.
folks.
Question:
we
what
go.
is SaaS?
SaaS is software as a service. So
Yeah.
Miro is a SaaS product where you just
Yeah.
hop into that website and use it. Or
Yeah.
Spotify is a software as a service. YouTube, is it? Maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, software is a free service. YouTube. Yeah. Okay, we'll do Sunshine Jam for 5 minutes. No, we need a calm thing. Chill beats
Yeah,
for 5 minutes.
Chill beats. Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Last 5 minutes.
And we do our voting. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
This is gonna be a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go all in on write a book.
It's true.
Oh man.
I didn't see sell Ikigai merch. Gets my vote. No electioneering. Sorry. Strike that from the record.
What is B2B2C?
Business to customer. That's what I'm thinking.
It's selling to businesses who have a large customer base.
Ah.
what is tip jar?
Donations?
Yeah.
Donations.
Ah, okay. So it's literally tip jar. Okay. Sorry.
right, last 10 seconds. Make sure to press I'm done.
Oh,
Sometimes Miro bugs out and all right.
oh, wow. NFT.
I'll write a book. I did actually get 6 words.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. All right, let's get them sorted. And then we're done. I can't believe token sale only got 2. Are you serious, guys? Come on. It's like the obvious.
I was in between token sale and token sharing, so I thought this was the same thing, and gave it all
Yeah,
to
what
token
is
sharing.
token sharing, by the way? I'm not clear on that one.
Token sale,
What is
but
token
it was
sharing?
called like much closer to Ikigai NFT collection. So
So who wrote
That
that
means
one?
for every Ikigai, we pay them money.
Yeah.
I wonder if this one got, like the top got more votes because everybody voted from the top.
Yeah, there's a bit of that as well, I think.
I know
okay.
it
That's
was
okay.
me. I
No,
gave
no,
it.
no. No, the
I really want to make an NFT collection, so I checked the process.
just checked them all then.
No, not all of it, but
That's a good strategy though for this type of voting. But
5 or
none
6
of them,
votes.
yeah, exactly. That sways the election, right? But all these
I
go into the same. I mean, it's not like they go away, so it's like, oh man. So we can hold on to these. It's like,
I
so we
really
can come
gave
back
up.
and vote.
I had an idea that said triple bottom line, also known as people play profit, whatever that means. It was my idea. It was like just writing things down after some. I mean,
How did that one do? I
but,
like that one. The triple Bs. That's awesome.
yeah, but how it actually would work in Ikigai, I didn't think it through. Just wrote idea that I had at the moment.
I took it as aspirational.
Yeah, we can make it work, but
Totally.
why?
That's a good question.
What was the meaning of NFT collection of Ikigai? Personal NFTs? A person's objection about the organization? What is the meaning of that?
Who knows? It could mean
I
anything.
think we would basically be the authority for Ikigai, and
The
everyone who
authority.
wants, yeah, like in terms of, do you want an Ikigai? Come to us. We
Yeah.
will do it for you, like 2.5 hour process. And in the end, you will have an Ikigai,
Okay.
which you can do whatever you want, and we get a part of it, like some kind of royalty, 50%.
There you go. Oh, nice.
Wait, 50% of what? Like, what are
Of
they
their
giving us 50%?
NFT. Like they may create an NFT with their own Ikigai, but why somebody would buy my Ikigai? That's also questionable. Like, what
Sorry,
would they do with that?
just put the Donald Trump's NFT collection there. So
He has a very crazy fan base. I
It's
guess
sold out.
we should, yeah, we should go into it and buy something like.
Oh, I'm thinking of yeah.
Yeah. We should only buy it if our Ikigai matches with his.
I basically, I can imagine it when people went and told Donald Trump like there is this NFT thingy and explained it to him, and he said, "Okay, like that sounds promising. That sounds good." So,
All right. We're done, guys. If you like, they can come back in 5 minutes and work on the Ikigai.
No, man.
No.
I think we should have another session, Chetan.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm
He was
joking.
joking. He was
I'm
joking.
At this point, I'm exhausted. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
doing
that
this
was great.
awesome work.
Uh,
I think we got a lot done.
Ooh. Yeah.
that
Very,
was
very sweet.
intense.
Yeah.
The whole day was intense. We have been like,
Yeah,
playing
we did. We
Ikigais,
did.
like,
Big
Man.
thing. I tell you, that music, like a Gran Turismo like racing game when I was, like, I don't know, what did I've been but there's a couple of songs that are like boiled into my head. And so now whenever I hear like Sunny Jams or, then I'm going to think of these processes. It's just really nice, actually. Hey, how many
Like
more
the
do we have to
morning
do?
alarm.
Yes, that's right. Hey, how many more do we have to do? Or have we
There's
finished
only one more left. And also, if you guys have any feedback on this session, please drop them here.
Yeah. Is there a feedback section?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, the feedback
area's
area,
right
yeah.
here.
I want to work on this feedback is HackMD together, We can write our feedbacks together. It's definitely needed.
Yeah. Oh, the extra time to read was good, even though it did take us, extra time to read.
Bye, YouTube. Gotta stop you now. We're exhausted.
We were like